Welcome to the Flames Central Game Day post-game show presented by Frank Good Builders. 49-25, the final here on Senior Day. The Flames strike the stone once again. That stone pretty much gravel by now, guys. Just chipping away.
Gotta be.
Thrilled to have Walt Aikens join us today, former Flame great and Miami Dolphin. Walt, Senior Day today, emotional day for the players out there. They come away with a win. Any memories of your Senior Day you want to share with us?
Oh, yeah, man. Senior Day here was rough for me. Guarding the web, first half, they caught every single pass on me. Every single pass on me, man. I was ready to cry at halftime. Coach Robert stuck with me. Came back out the second half, forced a fumble, and got an interception. We ended up winning the game.
That's awesome.
So that was a great Senior Day.
Absolutely great memory. Great memory.
Good stuff.
Besides the fact that I was about to cry.
When we look at today's game, Liberty coming out strong. Walter, you said you wanted to see that from them, and they accomplished that goal. 21-0 first quarter.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to see, especially at this time of the season when you feel like you're coming up against a team that you're much stronger than, to be able to come out and not to take it easy on them, but put the pedal to the metal, and they didn't stop.
Fast start. When you put points up like that, you give UMass no hope that they can actually be in the game and successfully compete, and they didn't do it.
Well, I know you don't get to watch this team every week, but having viewed them today, what's your takeaways from this current Flames unit?
Man, you say the motto is strike the stone, right? They struck a match tonight. They were really flaming tonight, man. They did their thing. They came out fast. Defense with a couple interceptions, got a pick six. Offense was hitting on all cylinders. Man, it was just a great game to watch. And them to be 11-0 right now, I like the way this team is headed.
Yeah, looking good. Let's take a look here at the highlights presented by Fink's Jewelers and Liberty right off the bat. Like we mentioned, Caden Salter looked to be in the zone, and you know his coaching staff was happy. He came out, and again, Liberty's offense just rolling from the get-go.
I mean, my man Salt running the triple option, he was in great position all night, and they just didn't know how to handle it. There's a key turnover right there on a scoop up. It was really a great night for them.
Yeah, and the thing is, in Salters, he's really, whenever he has an option, he's making good choices, protecting the ball. We see right here my guy, Austin Henderson, coming up big, and the boy Cooley rumbling and bumbling, making his way down the field and coming in for a big six. Big time play.
Yeah, the freight train coming through. Cooley only had 8 carries, but over 100 yards on the day. Looking good for him. Liberty defensively pretty strong, but UMass towards the end of the second quarter started to get a little momentum.
Yeah, you started to see what UMass was really good at. They're really good at the run. They're really good at play action shots, and they really got some momentum there at the end of the half.
Yeah, but what they didn't have was they didn't have an answer to the Liberty University run attack. These guys were just making it happen, and we knew that they had to control the line of scrimmage in order for the Flames to be able to see a big win today.
Great to see special teams coming up big. I thought they played well in all 3 phases of the game.
This play continued on here. Big pick six. Hodge, a great read, and he would take it to pay dirt.
Yeah, Hodges really looked good on that play. It wasn't nothing but an old outcut right there, and he was sitting right there, and he finished. He finished it for a pick six.
Play continues on here. UMass getting their second touchdown of the day. Liberty would start to bring in the reserves later on, but your boy there, Walter, Austin Henderson, getting his second.
There go that man again.
One of these weeks, y'all gonna listen to me. This dude, right, we're really excited about him. He has 2 more years left. Great things ahead. Got great young ball players on this team. Just really strong, especially whenever you see yourself averaging or being able to get over 320 rushing and 220 passing. It's really hard to lose games when you're performing that well.
Here's our final stats presented by Haley's Appliances. And Coach Roberts, I'll bring this back to you. Now Coach Chadwell 31-0 when his team gets over 300 yards rushing.
It's an amazing thing. Over 551 yards total offense. They got pick number 19. They lead the nation. This team is on fire offensively and defensively.
This is a Liberty team that it doesn't get much in terms of pressuring the quarterback throughout the year. Not a ton of sacks, but the run stoppers. We said UMass is a team that's based off the run, and Liberty holds them under the century mark in this game.
That's one of the biggest stats that came out in this football game. Whenever you can hold a team under 100 yards rushing without explosive plays, it's a blowout like it was tonight.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we knew. We looked at the stats for UMass from a passing standpoint, and these guys really aren't a big pass team. Not a whole bunch of special stats from those guys. And the focus was, let's put the ball in their hand and make them have to beat us. And today, that's exactly what we did. And we saw that there was no way that UMass was able to put enough points on the board to walk away with this win.
Yeah, Fumichan ended up throwing the ball 38 times today. That was a lot for him and the way this offense run. Walt, I'll bring you into the secondary. You're a big guy. You like to hit. You're a physical secondary. You come in a game like this. Speak on how the secondary is able to help stop the run.
Well, shoot, when you got under 100 yards rushing, it kind of opens up the game for your DBs. You know the ball is going to be thrown. You know the ball is coming your way, so you can play a little bit more aggressive. And they did that tonight. We got 2 picks and a pick 6. That just, hey, it leaves a great opportunity for DBs to show out, and especially on senior night, these are the games you pray for.
Yeah, let's go. We got the picks in here just for you. I knew you're coming on. Let's take a look at it here, how it worked tonight. And Hodge getting a forced fumble and the pick 6. Liberty, again, coming in here. Bishop, the fumble recovery, and you could tell the Liberty D was on. Again, a tip here.
Great look there off a tip in close and tight coverage. Wish he could stay on his feet.
Tips and overthrows, got to get those.
Got to get those. And that's just an awesome play right there. That looks like a young Walt Aikens running down the field right there.
Yeah, no, this is special. This is exactly what you want to see. You want to see your guys being aggressive and just having a nose for the ball. Yeah, that's the thing. When you see this secondary, they feel like when the ball is in the air that they're entitled to the ball, that it belongs to them. And when you see guys snap into it like that, that's when you know you got something special going, and you make your opposition really think twice about throwing the ball because they know that you feel that way towards it.
19 interceptions now on the year for the Flames. Tops in the nation. Second in pick 6s as well. They get one tonight. Oklahoma on top of them there with 3. But, yeah, the Liberty secondary continues to do special things here in the Berg. Another guy does special things, Caden Salter. Now, there's a little bit of good, bad, and ugly tonight. We're going to take a look at it all. I think his eyes got a little bit too big for his stomach, to be honest. But early on, he was threading the needle.
Those play-action shots to Hendo down the middle, they were money. It's basically the same play twice.
Yeah, no, and he's reading it well. That's one thing, you know, he did slip up, just got a little overly confident and just let the ball out, read it wrong. But on this play right here, we see him making his way out, and he's smelling the end zone, and he wants to make a big play. And you don't want to choke that out of a playmaker, but he has to protect the ball.
We do have to give some credit to a Don Brown run defense. That you can see those guys have practiced the ability to punch the ball out, the ability to gang tackle, the ability to, when Caden threw that interception, they changed up the coverage a little bit and rotated over, and he was confused. So you got to give some credit to them.
Yeah. Taking a look now at the upcoming schedule presented by Lynchburg Airport and Tourism. Only one conference game left to go. That is on the road at UTEP. A lot of people saying trap game, and I'll get your guys' take. It can be a tough contest heading on that far west and playing in that environment. Are you guys worried about next week at all?
I think this team is very mature, and they're all feeding off of the message from Jamie Chadwell and the coaching staff. I don't see this game being an issue because they are focused on the prize, and he won't let them take their eyes off of exactly what they got to get done. I think they finish.
Then we move to December 1st, Conference USA Championship game here at Williams Stadium. Flame Central Game Day coming at you live at 6 p.m. The game starting at 7 p.m. Make sure to go to libertyflames.com/tickets to reserve your seat today for the Conference USA Championship game. New Mexico State taking on the Aggies today. I do have some good news before we go, and that is JMU currently losing to App State 10-5 in the third quarter as it stands right now. Cross your fingers. That's all I'm going to, I can be a homer here in the postgame show. Cross your fingers there, friends. Walt, great to have you on. And always good to see you here back on the mountain.
Yeah.
All right. For the crew, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be right back here again December 1st, 6 p.m. on Flame Central Game Day.